Hey guys, this is Candle. Welcome back to Syberia. I have taken a look at a guide and I think I know how to get his legs now. I still don't know how you're supposed to do this without trial and error or a guide, but we'll see. I've also realized that there's an entire area I missed. I'd completely forgotten about it, so we'll grab his legs real quick, and then before giving him back to him, since we're going to have to come back here anyways, to the factory, we'll go ahead and go to that area. Come on, Kate, run. Ugh. Okay, so we are back at the control panel. Apparently it's supposed to be gold color. I think it's that one. We'll see. Yeah, that's the proper one. Notice how this animation is a little bit longer. A little different. I have no idea how you're supposed to know which one it is without trial and error or a guide, but whatever. Okay. Let's go pick up our wooden legs. Okay, let's see, where is it? It's over here, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now for this area I missed out on, we have to go all the way back to the main street of the town. You might remember when the notary was talking about the Hans, he mentioned the church. That's where we have to go. And that's where those gears come into play. Okay. And where's the church? Well, it's up this way. Yep, let's talk to this guy first.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Yeah. So, here's my question. If we're in the French Alps, why is everybody speaking English? And for the most part without accents? Shouldn't they be speaking French, or at least have a French accent? Here's the church in the distance. Okay. Let's enter the gate. We got a phone call.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
It's Mr.
We've got a
Marson.
problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
There's maybe.
What?
Hans, Anna
Either there's
Vorarlberg's
heir
brother.
or there may be.
Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Small.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Okay, let's go ahead and head inside the church. Huh.
No point. It's locked.
Okay. What's around this way? Something here. Oh, here's where we use the gears. Yeah. Okay, so the tiny one goes there. The medium one goes there. The large one there. And the small one there. Yay! Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. Darn birds. Okay, what's here? Okay,
If
something
that's
needs to
going
go
to
in here.
work, it looks like something's missing.
Do we have anything? No, we don't have anything that's gonna go in there. Okay, there's nothing more we can do up here right now. Obviously, we'll have to come back. Okay, what's further down this path? Run, Kate, run! You got a door here. Is this one locked like the front door? Oh, this one's open. Okay, it's over here. Get a close-up of Jesus. And it's automaton Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's what that is symbolizing. The thing moves. There's a key. Okay, let's go see what's over on this cabinet.
I can't open it.
Oh, I see. We need to use that key. Okay. Okay, I think we use this up in the bell tower. There's another one. It looks like there's something further back there. This is on the same level, so yeah. Big Vorarlberg key. To my successor, the Valladolid parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode only. Several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awaken her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother, Hans, was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead, rather than accepting this truth, had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I, and what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonnard, priest. Okay. So that just confirms what Anna's diary had said. Here's another punch card. What's in the last one? Yet another punch card. Okay. Can we go out this door now? No.
No point. It's locked.
Okay. So we can't go into the main chambers of the church. Okay, let's head back down and do that bell tower puzzle. Okay. Let's see, let's start with the red. Okay, so the red one's Silent Night. What's the blue one? So the blue one is Wedding March. I think the purple one is the one we need, but I want to see what the green one does. So it's kind of a warning bell, a warning siren. This one I think is a funeral march. Okay, so that's what the key's for.
I no longer need these punch cards.